I'll just wait for a few people to join. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're better than ours.
It's only better than my first stream, eh?
It's been one of those days.
Do you want to sort out your webcam because you're on a...
Oh, it's fallen down, that's why. I would do, but maybe we should take fold under there. Hang on.
Oh, do you want me to turn off the webcam?
You can probably see it off. I have wedged it. This is so high tech.
That's right, actually, it's done a good job of that.
Looks a bit.
No, that's fine, leave it on. Leave it.
He's balancing in a wash you
Hold older.
and stop with a rubber.
Ultra modern technology.
Yeah.
Give us a hi to let us know you're there. I'm manning the comments on this side. While Natalie's doing this stream.
We don't need the glyph browser today, so I can close that, and we won't need character today.
Okay, you got 4 watching, so it's 3 plus me.
Okay.
Sarah who says hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Oh, avid followers.
Hopefully you've had plenty of chance to practice. And hopefully had some sleep in between would be good. Okay.
Carol says hi to us both. So.
Hi, Carol. Okay, so we're going to start a new document. And we're going to go for the same size as yesterday. So that's 295.9mm wide by 297.9mm high and a DPI of 96. I'll leave that on screen for a minute.
If you want to attempt that one.
What's that?
At the bottom, name.
Nah. I'm not feeling brave today. I do it. It's funny watching Ian struggle with names.
No. Hello. I can put an hello in the comments too for you.
Okay, so just give us a thumbs up when you've got that far, and I'll continue on.
We'll watch first and try later, says Carol.
Okay, right, plenty of notes. Okay, so we'll go. Great. So you should all have a blank canvas in front of you. You may prefer to do it along at the same time, just in case there is any questions, but I will try and go as slowly as possible. Okay, so up at the top and at our side we have the ruler, and from the ruler we can drag, so click and drag, guides.
Sarah Lou's going to catch up later as well because the computer's playing up.
Oh, naughty computer,
It's obviously a day for it.
isn't it just?
It's a Wreck It Wednesday.
Yeah. Now what I will say is I'm not going to give out precise measurements because I want everybody's tag album to be a little bit different. And 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's right. Okay, so you want to get yourself 5 guides, and then we can.
You want to explain to people where they get the guides from?
So you just go into your ruler, click and drag, and move down your page. Or if you're going for a vertical guide, you can drag them in from the left.
Wind up Wednesday, yeah, definitely. Definitely been a wind up today.
Okay. So you want these 3 spaces to be more or less equal.
Is there an easy way to do that, or is it just by eye?
Just do it by eye for now. And if you do need to have your snapping turned on, you can find your snapping manager in here, and your guides in here for if you want to be really, really precise. Okay, so I'll quickly go into snapping just so you can see. So we have enable snapping, snap only to visible objects, which is typically a good idea. You can have it so you can go to a grid as well. I don't tend to use that one as often.
Karen's going to catch up later as well. She needs to give her eyes a rest from looking at the computer.
Okay, no worries. What I will say is I will do the computer bit now. I'll leave you to go away, do your file, or wherever you need to do to get up to the same point that I'm at. Cut your pages, and then I'll show you how to decorate it. Okay?
You're going to come back at 6.
Go on then, you're twisting me arm. Okay, so we're going to start off with our trapezoid tool. And we're just going to drag from one guide and corner down here up to our top corner of our shape. Okay. Going to switch to the rectangle tool.
Karen says she's being brave and having a go.
I'm going to go nice and slowly, so don't worry. So we've got our nice rectangle. And then we're going to select both. So use shift and then click on your trapezium. Can't get my words out. And then hopefully when we go merge, it'll merge into one. Okay. Let me know, Carol, if you're okay. I'm gonna try and go slowly as possible.
Can you show how to weld, please?
Okay, so with any shapes that you're trying to weld, I'm just going to draw two random ones down here. You need to have them both selected, so do a shift and a click so that your box goes around all your shapes. You go up to the top bar, hopefully you can see that okay, and just press where it says add. You didn't.
I didn't. Your mum's just joined us.
Hello, Mummy. I do like your heart. It's very pretty.
I did show her. I did show you, didn't I?
Yeah. One for the book. Well, next book. I've nearly finished this one. Don't want to add any more to it. Are you all okay? You all caught up?
Oh, sorry, now I've got my tools again.
Up at the top. Do you mean?
Don't know, she just says now I've got my tools again.
Show context toolbar is the second row down, and show toolbar should be your top one.
And Sarah says thank you. I've been googling and all this time it was so simple.
So let me know if you got your toolbar back. So both of these should be ticked. Okay.
That's a mistake. Apart from Sarah saying thank you for the.
I'm going to just off to one side. I'm going to draw a little circle. I'm going to go for about. Actually, let's correct it down here because this is a good time to show this. So if I bring the little transform block up here.
Got the context bar clipped but have untitled modified at the top, not what you have.
And you should have your title bar there, so I have untitled there because I haven't saved yet. And it's on that same row. Just trying to check if there's anywhere else that you would have turned it off. No, I can't see it's in preferences at all. So you've got both of those ticked. Let's go to customise toolbar. So you go into customise toolbar and it gives you all the things that you can add to it. And down here are the things that are currently on it. So if there's anything you haven't got, you can just drag it in.
Let's go on, we can sort it out later.
You sure?
Yeah.
Don't mind. I'll quite happily wait.
No, just carry on. So.
Okay. I'm now looking like
Oh, I can add this.
oh, I can have that. That'll be handy.
Later.
Later. As long as it's not the flipping assistant that loves to pop up. Anyway, as I was saying, so I've got a circle here and I want to set it to a particular size. So if we go to transform, which is usually down in this bottom corner, but for now I just brought it up so you can see it.
Okay, we need to move the camera. Yeah, okay.
We're going to go and just type in 5 and 5. Okay. So hopefully that answers your question, Sarah, about how you edit things accurately so that you can size them. Now I want to put that in the middle. So we want to wait till our green line comes up, and we know that wherever it sits and that handle stays on that green line, we know it's in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go for that there. And you're going to shift click again, but this time we're going to use the subtract button, or if you haven't got that visible at the moment, you can go into geometry in layer and do it. So if I show you very, very quickly. So layer, geometry, and then your buttons are here. Okay, how are we doing? Do you all have a tag? Or something that resembles a tag? Okay. So next I'm going to duplicate this 4 times. And I'm going to hide 3 of them.
How did you duplicate that one?
So it's just Command and J on a Mac or Control and J on a PC. Sorry. Sometimes I just do things automatically, so it's like...
Yes, which is why I said...
Okay. And you can hide things just by taking these boxes down here. Hopefully you can see that okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's on the screen, so... I mean, I'm watching it on an iPhone, so it's dinky for me, so...
Okay, next we're going to take our trapezium tool. And just to start with, we're just going to draw a shape. Oh, ooh. Right. That was uncalled for. So, I'm going to drag in another guide. And that's going to go to the right hand side of our pages. We're then going to rotate our trapezium by holding shift and dragging the little handle round. Okay, so we can line that up to our tag. We're going to shorten it up to this first guide and bring it in. Okay. Now, if you remember, I was saying yesterday about using our little red dots. So we're going to just drag that down so that it probably about there, and we'll match there.
Trish just joined us slightly late as usual, but we'll catch up this evening.
Yeah, don't worry, I wouldn't expect you to catch up at this point. Actually, I think I'm going to change my mind, because that's a woman's prerogative to do that, isn't it? So I'm going to go there. Just gives me a bit more in for text. Okay. Let me know when you're there. Then I'm going to press and hold Alt and click and drag my tab away. And then I'm going to select my tag and my new tab and weld it together. And I'm going to drag it back one. So now when we put our tag back, it's sitting on top of our original. And at this point I'm just going to go to View, Guides Manager and remove all guides. Okay, so we're going to move this tab, and again we're going to do an Alt, click and drag so that we're working with a copy. Let go of the Alt and we're going to let it snap down to the bottom of our new tag. So we can do a shift and click, so we've got our tab and our new tag. And then we can go to add. Okay, now I'm going to pull up another copy and I'm going to bring it up to the top. Going to bring in our tag, and this time we don't need to make a copy because it's the last tag that we're placing. And you want to get it in the middle here. So what I will do is just zoom in and just check by. Aye. There we go. And now you can see why I say make sure you have your new tag visible. There we go. And we can go wild that one. Okay. So now when we separate out our tags, we have 3 pages. Okay, and I still have hidden away one with no tab for if I want to do any inserts between my tabs.
Front cover.
Front cover?
Yeah, one with no tab, front cover. So you tabs at the side.
If you want to. Look at you. Now pretend that one. So depending on what you're going to cut your tags out of, might give you some indications of how big you can do your tags. So I'm going to be using some A4.
Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Instead, same as I used earlier for the drawing.
Yep. Just trying to think of the best way to make that fit for me. Let's go that way. So that one that way. And then this one I can rotate and put it that way. We can go a bit closer than that as well. Make sure that we get it in our A4. And I might just do the cover out of something else or another sheet. Okay, so how's everybody doing at this point?
Let's wait, see if Karen answers, because obviously Carol's the only lady who was.
Don't forget you can ask any questions. So what I'm going to do, just to make this look a little bit more finished, is I'm going to click on my first tab and go to my corner tool, which is C, and I'm going to click on my first point, press and hold shift and click on my second point, and we're going to drag these in. So we have nice rounded corners. And then we're going to do the same on these two. With a bit of a haze. On the other end, I won't. There we go. Do it from the other one. Because it's obtuse angle there. Gets a bit picky as to whether it's going to do it or not. Okay, and I want to keep the points here just as a normal corner. Okay, so you can select our next shape. Now, when you were doing your tabs originally, you could have done the corners for these two, but obviously you couldn't do your corners for these two. far so good. Everybody doing okay?
Chris is watching. Say hello to Chris.
Chris?
Benyon.
Oh, hello Chris.
Everybody's well.
Yeah, I hope everybody's well and feeling better and got rid of coughs. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to export my file as an SVG. We don't need to worry about this one because obviously we've done no text.
No, you shouldn't be having any issues. The trial version is the full version, isn't it? It's not a...
Yeah, it's a full version for 90 days.
Yeah, so she's asking if she jumped onto the toolbar because she only has to download a 90-day trial.
No. What I'll do is if you private message me or the page, and I will get Ian to do his wizardry with what he does with TeamViewer, and he can actually go into your computer, have a look, quick magic, and then whee, you'll have a toolbar. If Pete's in the stream, I'm sure he'd be the first to say how brilliant Ian is at doing that.
I haven't seen him yet. He hasn't said hello.
No, I thought we might have seen him because he wants to get into doing Illustrator, but this is quite a basic one to get into. So we're going to export that.
How do you hide the extended toolbar on the left side of the screen, please? Not very sure what your working moments are. Happy to wait for a reply.
Okay, I'll just export this and I'll go back to see what you mean, okay? Because I think what you're referring to is if you've got a studio panel on the left hand side, but in which case just click and drag it somewhere for now and I'll go back. So, I'm going to go into Dropbox and I'm going to start a new folder. And I'm going to call it Tag Mini Album. And go for, well, the Tag Mini Album base. Okay. And save. Hopefully all saved. Right, if you have menus and things that you don't want on your screen, chances are it's in here. And if I put Show Left Studio, you probably mean that one. So it's just literally View, Studio, down to the bottom, and get rid of Show Left Studio. Okay. So then we can go into Canvas. And while that's doing that, I'll save this quickly. So save as.
Just says thank you.
Yeah, you soon get used to getting it to work how you want it to. But in my case, that seems to change on a daily basis. Okay, so we get rid of that and go full screen. Go to SVG. Go to Dropbox. Tag Mini Album and click on the one that says SVG. And you'll see it comes in tiny. So if you remember yesterday I was saying about resolution and what it actually means, if that had gone into online that would have come through the same size as what you've just exported it to, but desktop, nah. So if you select all and go to edit and then go back to designer and select all and look at your transform palette. So it will tell you down here, you can either do it by height or width. So I'm going to go by width, which is 275.8. Just because I'm working in inches, just change the millimetres.
So that was me the other day.
275.8. There we go. And I will just bring it in one notch either way. Okay. And if we do a save as, we can click just a cheat and it comes up with the same name. We can go save. And that gives us our canvas file. And then we can even go to export FCM. And we can export the FCM.
Right into it.
Okay, so now's the opportunity for you to go away, do this yourself, work through it, cut them out, and we'll be back for 6.
Don't forget Pete at 4.
Yeah, don't forget Pete at 4 if you manage to get everything done by then. And then it's us at 6, and then Pete at 8.
Yes.
Okay, so bye for now. Don't forget, if you do have any questions, pop them in the comments. I will be around and I can answer them. Okay, so don't struggle. Just give us a shout.